Hi guys, welcome back to my garden. Welcome to my video, my front reveal video. I am really nervous to show you guys this, and why is because I have talked about it for over a year. This has been my dream, and I pretty much executed everything I wanted for this garden. Of course, it's still a canvas for the softscape. There's a lot of things I want to do. When we first started this video, it was June 3rd, and it was supposed to only take 2 weeks. It took 7 weeks. I was the project manager. I was the project lead. I was everything. I was the communicator from the owner to the workers. So I was constantly in communication with the workers. It was a lot. I will tell you, almost too much. I was romanticizing that I would wake up and open the door and then have the garden just be glowing, everything perfect. Oh no, that was not the issue. We had many issues. We had the driveway was crooked twice. So I have no idea how that happened, but I'll have to show you once I show you the actual reveal. The driveway was going out a couple times. I had to talk to them. There was just so much to this project. I could go on forever and ever, but it is what I have wanted. It's finally at the end. It is like my dream for this garden was to be French inspired, to have a water feature, to have greenery, boxwoods, to have a seating area, to have roses, to have climbing roses, everything that you would find in Europe. And that's what I wanted here. And to have a gathering, an extension of my home. You all seen the back of my home. You've seen my bistro area, which we have enjoyed multiple times, and it's so much fun. But this is a whole different scene, and it's a whole different feel. It even feels different than the back. It's wonderful, and not just that, but the sunsets, you guys. Oh my gosh, we sit here and I am just really lucky to see these beautiful sunsets and just to have a glass of wine, enjoy a wonderful time with my daughter and my husband, and it is just so amazing. So what I want is kind of to show you guys everything that has been going on. If you look at it, you would think it's not that big of a deal. It's like, okay, Mow strip. Mow strip is whatever hardscape you have that goes around the grass, okay? Which I never knew what mow strip was. I thought it was just a terminology for some edging, but it's so when you're mowing, kind of keeps you within the grass. So from the mow strip to the irrigation to the 40 lights that I have. So I have 40 lights, and I thought that was going to be a big deal, that we're going to outshine the whole neighborhood, but it's not. It is a beautiful glow as you walk into the yard. And as you see, I'm going to be putting up clips. So I've been taking videos for you guys so you guys could see what this project looked like. My home is from the 1950s. I had cement, brick, and what started with this whole project was when my driveway broke from the tree's roots, from the root of the tree. And it was just supposed to be the driveway. That's all. That's what I had a budget for, was the driveway. And then that just blew up. That went from the driveway. I would like the pavers to remove to the grass. But you know what? The walkway, let's reduce 2 steps. So you're going to see on the videos that they're demoing everything, the whole walkway in front of the house. So we used to have 2 steps. We went to 1 step. We replaced the garage door because it was old and kind of falling apart. We had a really tall step for going into the garage door. We made it a very small, easy step. All the steps for the garage door and for the house has lights in it, so you could see at night when you're going in. The what? Oh yeah, the side of I cannot wait to show you guys at night. The side of the house has lights all the way down. So we actually, instead of bumping the pavers right next, and you might see in the videos, right next to our neighbor's cement driveway, we actually kind of separated by the Mexican pebbles that we put in the middle. So it'd be a separation, and through all that, we actually put lights. So I think that's about 8, 9 lights all the way down the path, and it's really nice glow, and it's safe for us because it was really dark over there, and for our neighbors so they could see what's going on and not have those dark spaces. Let me see. I put new lights in the in front of the garage. So we added new pendants, a new pendant for the front yard. We added rain gutters, and this was totally out of the like blue that we're like, wait, hold on, we might need rain gutters because I guess not that Southern California gets a lot of water, but when we do, we wanted to make sure that we were able to still have the the structure of the pavers and the sand to still be intact and for it to last longer. So we added the rain gutters, which I love because it looks like crown molding. So I added another detail to the house. What else? Let me see. What else did I add? Oh, the parterre garden. Yeah. So probably, do you see the picture? I have a picture that Jade's going to put up where I'm actually using the stamper or the planer to make sure that it's nice and smooth. So we did that, put all the gravel in here, and then put the boxwoods around here. One thing I didn't know is that our home is at a kind of a big grade down this way. So everything slopes this way. So we had to build the parterre garden up. So to the eye level, even though it's off still a couple inches with the boxwoods, on one side I'm going to bring it up higher, and on the other side not as high, so it looks like to your eye it's even. So that was kind of like having to figure out math. Everything was done by math. So yeah, it wasn't just like I'm going to add this here or this or that. We were out here with my daughter and my husband. We were putting flags before the project started. We were measuring. Everything is measured. Let me see. What else did we do? What else did we do?
All the grass.
Yes, I took out all the grass. It was supposed to continue all the way down to the side of the house, but I stopped it, and I have plans for that side, so I'll tell you once I show you. So the grass stops here, so it's one garden here, and we'll have another garden in the back. Let me see. What? Oh gosh, we did so much. It's just you're going to see, and I'm going to tell you this now because I probably won't be able to tell you. When at night when the lights are on, you're going to see two lights that are showcasing the house. That is for my future pots. So I'm going to be putting topiaries there, some big topiaries and some really big pots, but we need to wait for that. So that's the exciting thing. I'm still waiting for that, and it is just so beautiful out here, and I'm starting now to add different intentional planting and bring in that French flair to this garden. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I cannot wait to take you on this tour. Let's go. Ta-da! Here it is, you guys. Here's my front driveway. It became a 3-car driveway instead of a 2-car driveway. So I'm able to park 3 cars or 2 cars and then go in and out of the garage with my other car. And then I wanted to show you, so the side here is where you see that both of the driveways, instead of them bumping up next to each other, there's the Mexican pebbles right in the middle, which separates the 2 properties, and then we have the lights all the way down to the black fence. So it creates that really pretty glow here, and kind of, it's a safety feature too that I liked about it. The color that I chose for the pavers is a gray moss charcoal. And I did that color because it has that green, that olive green color in it. And once you're going into the inside of the house, you'll see like all the greens that it really brings out on the pavers. And I love that. So Jade, let's go to the front part and the fun part of this project. Yay! Welcome, friends! So this is it, all the way down. There's that one step and the other step for the garage. And then there's a parterre garden with all those are Korean boxwoods, which are the winter gems, I believe. And then the cone-shaped winter gems with the gravel, some lights all in there, and the 8-person seating area, which is so fun to be out here. As you came into, you might see the boxwoods that I have put right along the walkway. So I'm trying to just kind of create more of a formal area when you walk in. And these are just still little babies, so they just had their first trim, so they're not looking very structured yet, but they'll get there. And then I wanted to show you so I put, and this is a really small garden area, so I put an actual, this is an Olivia Rose, David Austin. Put one here. I'm not sure yet what I'm putting here because I have a lot in mind, but still everything's taking time. And then every rose that is against the white fence is an actual climbing Eden. And I want to kind of intertwine them in the vinyl fence and up the arbor too. So I wanted to go up the arbor around, so when you walk in, you're greeted with all these beautiful pink roses. And then you come on in here, and then this is kind of a nice, kind of an eye, like just an eye, like a transitional phase here where it's really soft with the grass and it's not so much busy. So it's just a really soft area. I love the grass because it's not so much grass, and I love the fountain here. So the fountain is one of those elements that I was telling you about when you're in a French garden, is to have a water feature, roses, a seating area, boxwoods, which I think I have check, all that on the list. And then as you see, my thing was when you are standing back here, you guys, all this is centered from the inside of the house. So when I'm inside the house and you look out, everything is pretty much at the kind of like to the scale of the house or right in front of the house. It's a focal point. And that is what I was trying for, is when I'm in there or when eating, everything, when you're in here, everything is centered to this area, to that wall behind me and to the eating area. And then behind you, so if you turn around, this is the entrance to the other garden. And yes, you are seeing a lot of drip right now, so I have not dug it up and I have not buried it. Well, I have to dig it up and bury it and stake it down. It's just been so hot, so I haven't done that, but this is what I'm thinking. You guys could see all the climbing Edens. That's a Boscobel rose. So I have Boscobel rose flanking the inside of this garden. And then the Olivia roses right on the outside of it. So all of this is going to be pink and some white. And then I brought out, to give it a different structure, these vases, the terracotta vases with the lemon cypress. So I just got this little guy, and he was all I could find, so he's still a little wonky because he's not very full on the bottom, but it was missing a lot of sunshine. So once she gets all her sun, she's going to start growing in. And then the one right on the other side of it, that one was in my backyard, and she was in the little atrium that I have, but she wasn't getting enough sun. She was really sparse on the bottom and really full on the top, but now she's actually, in just I think the 2 weeks that she's been out here, she's really grown in a lot, and she's really green and pretty. And it's just, I feel like it's such a good statement piece to be out here, to add that element of the pots. So this is, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, so like I said, it's the canvas, and I cannot wait to start everything. I have a lot of plans. I do want to add some sort of either lavender here or rosemary, something to actually cover up this plug. And this is a plug for the fountain. Originally, there's about a trench that goes all the way there, and that's where they got the electricity. So it's about an 18-inch trench, and we were going to have it run all the way to actually the outlet. But then I thought, what if the pump breaks? How am I going to replace that? So I'm like, no, I need an outlet here, so if the pump does break, it's easy for me to take it apart and put in a new pump. So this is all the grass. This is the existing grass. So this is the only thing we did not replace. The grass is really pretty. We did move some sprinklers around, so there's a lot of sprinklers. Actually, all the sprinklers either got capped off or they're got moved. So they're all here to water this part of the grass. And then that's the mow strip. And this right here is the little garden that I started with the lavender and the verbena, the white verbena. And that's pretty much the color scheme right now, is the pink and the purple, and then implement the and the white, of course, and the pink is going to be on the roses, and the purple is going to be all the ornamental plants that I'm going to be adding. And then this is what I was telling you guys how we had to build. And actually, I believe it's 2 layers of these pavers here. So we had to add a little higher because of the grading of the house. So we had to build up from that. And then we put up this alyssum. My husband loves alyssum. So he wanted me to kind of underplant the boxwoods with the alyssum to kind of fill in the space. And right now everything's so young, so nothing's really filled in, but we'll get there. And it's just exciting to see everything new and everything starting. And then this is the area. So this was supposed to continue all the way towards that tree. That is the tree that was on the side of the garage. So we moved her here. Hopefully she survives. We'll see. She's having a little tough go right now, but we'll see. And then I want to do an arbor here. I want to actually have another entrance to this garden. So this is going to be like the hydrangeas and my husband's dahlias. So I got to still, as you guys could see, the climbing Edens, I got to start, tying those up against the fence and intertwining them with the fence posts. But yeah, this is what I'm having in mind. And of course, I got to add more of the walking stones. So there's still a lot I need to do. But it is such a joy to be out here, and it's so much fun. And all the roses are doing really, really well. I got them back in February, and they sat in their pots for a long time. And as soon as I put them out, they just started to take off, and they have put immense growth. And I cannot wait what it's going to look like next year with all these roses and just that new, really pretty scheme of the garden. Let me see what else. Oh, and then once I show you at night what the house looks with all the lights, you're gonna see, and I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see 2 lights on this wall right up here. And the 2 lights, sorry, the 2 lights are to showcase a big pot that I want to get and topiary. So that's still a work in progress, so we'll have to figure that out. Once that goes on, I'll show you how that will showcase that, and it'll look really pretty. Oh, right now it's golden hour. So this is one of the best times to sit out here. We love to sit out here, and if you could see, there's not much sun hitting that at all. So there's really no sun. We're sitting there listening to the fountain. In fact, I think you guys could hear it. And watching the sunset, because this is where the sunset starts to kind of set past the trees, the canopy of the trees, and come down and showcase the most beautiful pinks and purples and grays and oranges. And sometimes they're magnificent, and sometimes they're still just really beautiful sunsets. So I hope that's pretty much everything except for the nighttime, when I'll show you what we did with all the lights. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for following me through this other journey, this other project that has been a long time in waiting. And I hope this brings a smile to your hearts and onto your face. And I know it's like, oh, is that it? It'll get there. It'll get there like the backyard. But thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for everything, you guys. And I hope you guys subscribe if you haven't so already. And please hit that notification buttons, because I'm trying to still, put up video and do everything to make you guys just part of this journey. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, my friend. May God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.